Hello, my name is Jeffrey, and I just got finished eating that 7 Brew, and they gave me a nice little caramel iced coffee. Good God, what the hell is biting me? Don't really know, but we can figure it out later when I'm smarter and more immature professional at my own self-training. Other than that, you folks will just have to live with me, and I'll have to live with you, and you'll have to accept the fact that the only person who deserves to be a governor in these 3 states, New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, is me, Jeffrey Scott Marlowe. You have a nice day. And they don't think wisely when it comes to building their, they don't have governors in New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania because they don't work on their parking lots and they don't fix their sidewalks, and there's holes in the ground like when I was leaving towns like Trexeltown and Allentown, and they got big holes in the ground, and they're unpaved streets and highways and roads like this Cutstown road that I was in before I got to Cutstown, and they shouldn't have stuff like that, and I'm the only person that should be the supreme of all mayors, senators, governors in any city, county, or state, especially New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. And I'm not here to brainwash you, so I'm just going to tell you the truth. I'm the one that deserves to be your governor, not just of New Jersey, also of New Jersey, a governor of Pennsylvania, and also a governor of New York, because they do not pave anything, and they don't do anything to show that they work in a government like they should. Speaking of the government, I don't trust in the federal government because they have adopted Sunday as their Sabbath, and they close down businesses early on Sunday if they're even open on Sunday. And the fact is, there's nothing Sabbath about Sunday because Saturday is the Sabbath, and that's the truth. And that's right, I'm sitting outside the Dollar Tree, which is the one next to the Infinitos Pizza, which I ate yesterday, but not today. But anyways, I wanted to let you know I bought this vest. This is my vest. You see? I bought it at Burlington Coat Factory for $12.99. And let me tell you something. He gave me $12 back in change. And I looked at my receipt and I went back in there and I said, this isn't my correct change. Give me my correct change. So I gave him the 10, and him and the manager, they both thanked me, and they gave me a 5 instead of a 10. Of all things, you'll never believe the fact that Burlington Coat Factory told me to leave after I had several people help me out. And this was back in 2022. This was, let me tell you, this was only 2 days after my birthday. And as soon as I dealt with them and they told me to leave from sitting outside, all I was doing was relaxing, sitting outside Burlington Coat Factory in Ocala, Marion County, Florida. They told me to leave. Well, I didn't know exactly why. Maybe they were frustrated because of the hurricane, but there was a hurricane Nicole, it's Category 1, it came through. But anyways, I did a good deed for Burlington Coat Factory, and for all the lies and the help people were giving me in Berks County, Pennsylvania. I was honest to the employees over there at the Burlington Coat Factory. So I went ahead and returned their money, which was a $10 bill, and had them give me $5 back. And then I went to 7 Brew. They had so many donations. They were giving out some free coffee today or whatever. So I had iced coffee with the caramel swirl. I swirled it. I pulled out a spoon, even though they gave me a straw, and I just stirred it myself and drank it up, and it was so delicious. That was my iced coffee today. That caramel thing they serve at 7 Brew. And if you've never been to 7 Brew, and you live down there in the South, like Geneva, Alabama, or Florida Panhandle, or Georgia, or wherever you live, if you're close to the little town of Athens, Tennessee, which is just leaving Cleveland, Tennessee, which is over to the east of Cleveland's over to the east of Chattanooga. Chattanooga's Hamilton County, and where my rabbi is, Cleveland, Tennessee, that's Bradley County. In Athens, Tennessee, I know they got a 7 Brew in Athens, Tennessee, and that's McMinn County in Cherokee Indian High School. If you remember, if you look through my Instagram accounts, you'll see where I did that song with Tim McGraw, Indian Outlaw. One of those photos I took in the town of Athens, Tennessee, and I was walking out toward the 7 Brew, and they had this song. I did a recorded video on it, and I'm not saying it's on Instagram, maybe on YouTube videos. But what happened is I went out there and I walked from there. There's I think there was like a Belk and an Aldi grocery store in that plaza, and I walked over toward the 7 Brew because this little building by itself, out near the street, and I made sure I recorded that song, "Not Ready to Make Nice" by the Dixie Chicks. Natalie Maines and Emily Burns Irwin, Strayer Robertson, that's her full name, Emily Burns Irwin, because that was her birth name, and then we say Strayer Robinson or Robinson Strayer, and then Marty McGuire, and that's it, Marty McGuire, Natalie Maines. That's all part of the Dixie Chicks. Well, you have a beautiful day. This is me, Jeffrey Scott Marlowe, signing off. Well, I'm trying to sign off, but it won't let me. So I guess we got extended video. Hope you enjoy it. Good God.